Hi guys, we are here talking about week of November 16th and 17th, and we are continuing in our conversations about Isaac and his family and Jacob and Esau specifically. And so last week we were introduced to Jacob and Esau and saw the struggle that they had regarding the birthright. And so today is this weekend is a continuation of that struggle. So we are going to be looking at, it's a very disturbing story, quite honestly, about how Rebecca kind of was with Jacob and helping them trick Isaac. So we're going to be discussing all of that this week and what that meant to Esau and to Isaac and everyone. So for your small group activities, for your intro activity, you are going to have a bag that has things in it, and kids are going to go blindfolded into the bag because we're going to be talking about Isaac and how he was old and couldn't describe things. So you'll reach in, the children will each take a turn reaching in, feel something, describe it to the others, and then show what it is. So for example, there's a toilet paper roll, a cupcake liner, there's a bunch of things in here, as you can see, or maybe not see. And so that will be your opening activity. There also is an activity sheet if you wanted to jump into that. So for post-large group, first graders and second and third graders all have the discussion time. And then you all have an activity where you'll have a poster board and you'll have some figures. And the kids are going to, this is one of set of these per small group. So you're going to have a couple kids kind of color on these and make them look like Jacob and Esau. So you can take turns with that, or you can decorate them, kind of talk through that. And then you're going to have some cards, and you can hand one to each child. And on the post, when these are on the poster board, label them Jacob and Esau, and you're going to have the kids assign these descriptions to whoever is appropriate. So were they hungry? Who was Isaac's favorite? Who was the youngest? Who grabbed the heel? Who was sneaky? Who was a hunter? And so you're going to label all of these things under Jacob or Esau. So that's for first grade and second and third. So first grade, you can break this up into per table if you have enough leaders, for sure. Okay, and then second and third grade, we are going to do a little taste testing of a stew. Just another sensory activity to trigger their brains to kind of think about this idea of Jacob and Esau and what happened in this story, and how God was faithful to them, but they still forgot about him, honestly, in a lot of the things, and we're trying to change what God had set up. So each child will get a cup. It'll actually be smaller than this. It'll just be like a 1 ounce cup of lentil soup, and we're going to let them taste it if they would like to. Obviously, we're not going to force anyone. So I will have a crock pot out with little samples, and so you can bring your small group over. So just keep an eye on that activity, and if there's 50 kids at the table, please don't bring your group until that kind of settles down. So that's something that you can do at the more towards the beginning of your small group or at the very end. I would set that up appropriately, and we'll talk about this in team time and just talk about why we're doing it and kind of what it represents. But I think, all of our senses are used when we recall things, and actually taste and smell have huge triggers for memory. So I'm excited to try this with the kids and see how they respond. Okay, so that's it for this week. Make sure you dive in a little bit deeper into this and check out the story, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a great week.